What's up, movie crew? Welcome to another sorta tech-ish review where I'm going to talk about what I had before I bought the On 4K Pro, which was the Roku Express. Before I get started, if you are new to this channel, my name is Luke, this is Let's Watch a Movie, and if you're into anything cinema and physical media related, you've come to the right place, so hit that subscribe button. Alright. As I mentioned when I did my review for the On 4K Pro, I mentioned that I mainly used Roku. And I talked about what led to me getting the On 4K Pro. So this time around, I am going to talk about what I was using beforehand, which was the Roku Express. Little bit of backstory. Yes, I know this is a channel where I mainly do movie reviews and I talk about physical media, but we are in the streaming era, so yes, I do indeed stream. I have multiple subscriptions to different streaming services, and I do regularly use the digital lockers such as Movies Anywhere, Fandango at Home, and Amazon Prime. So, a little bit of backstory with me when it goes to streaming. My first streaming player was the HD Roku, I believe. I used that until I got my Sony Blu-ray player. The Sony Blu-ray player had the main apps I needed to use, so I kind of stopped using the Roku at the time. However, the apps on my Blu-ray player got a little outdated, so I eventually got the Roku Express. Now, there are a lot of pros to this particular device. My reasons for no longer using it are just my own, and some people might not even agree with me. Alright, one of the things I like about this is, I know a lot of people kind of like just the HD sticks or the dongles that you can just plug into your HDMI cable port behind your TV and it's not there. I'm not one of those people. I need to make sure, I like to know what all are in my HDMI ports. So I like that I have something that is there and present and I can see it. So we do have the actual device itself. And we've got the remote. One of my favorite things about this, and this is the biggest thing I actually like about this over the device I'm currently using, the user interface is so good. It is basic, it is simple, you get to see a lot of stuff on the screen all at once, compared to where I'm using an Android device. Everything's in a bunch of rows, and each row has its own thing. This one, you go to something, you look at whatever you can on the screen, and it's there and present. The other thing I like, the remote is fairly basic. One of the things I don't like is, with a lot of the remotes, for pretty much any streaming service, is that, or streaming player, is that it's got a bunch of buttons that are exclusively for certain services. Like my On 4K Pro has a Paramount Plus button. I'm not subscribed to Paramount Plus. It has a Netflix button. I only just recently added Netflix to my subscription stuff just so I can watch WWE. This one does not have that. It has the basic stuff, which is very nice. One of the other things that I liked as well at the time when I had this, and depending on who you are and what you like to use this stuff for, this could be a pro, this could be a con. But with the On 4K Pro, I had to buy Bluetooth headphones so I could use them for when I'm the only person awake watching stuff. That way I don't wake anyone up. The Roku Express is not one of the versions that have headphones, so you download the Roku app on your phone. Your phone can work as the remote. Put your headphones in that, and then you can use that as a way to make sure you don't wake anyone up. Personally, there are pros and cons to both of those. At the time, I definitely did enjoy being able to just plug a pair of headphones into my phone because my phone was a fairly new phone. I didn't have to go out and buy something that was Bluetooth enabled because I'm not really out with headphones in my ears all the time when I'm out in public. So I was just able to plug my earbuds into my phone. And even when you're watching something, you can still look at other stuff on the app while you're watching your movie. So it's not just once you exit out of the remote, you're exiting out of it. No. You can still multitask with your phone while you're using the app. Pretty much all of the channels that I needed are on here. There's actually some stuff on here that I was not able to add on my On 4K Pro. This is not a 4K device. This one's just HD. So the fact that this has apps that my 4K streaming player does not have should say something. One of the biggest things too for anyone that is looking to potentially make the jump to cord cutting or streaming or anything like that, Roku definitely has the easiest user interface out of everyone. It's simple, but it's effective. One of the other things I like too is most of the time the updates automatically happen when you turn your device on. So it needs to do an update, turn it on, it's doing the update right there. Compared to other devices where it's going to give you the notification, hey, you need to do an update. I've had to do a few of those already with the On 4K Pro. Also, with the Roku Express, you do get a little bit more stuff with the Roku channel, with the Roku player that you don't get on the Roku app on other devices. I do believe this one has more live channels than the Roku channel has on other devices. And I do believe there's one of the other things too is subscriptions. If I wanted to move my Max subscription into my Roku thing, my Roku channel app, I could. I do believe that is an exclusive to this one. I will have to double check on my On to see if that is the case. So let's get into the two biggest things about what led to me eventually switching from the Roku Express to what I currently have now, which is the On 4K Pro. As I mentioned earlier, I recently signed up for Netflix because I'm a WWE fan. Raw is live every Monday. Their premium live events or pay-per-views are on Peacock once to twice a month on either Saturdays or Sundays. So, the problem is, this device is not that good with live stuff, and it's not even just live sports. Sometimes, I'm not necessarily looking to just watch TV, I'm just looking to have background noise while I'm doing some other stuff. And I'll turn it on to a live channel, and after one episode, it kicks me out and puts me back on the home screen. So if you're looking to do something that has a lot of live stream stuff or watching the live channels, I would recommend getting one of the more powerful Roku players. At the time of me recording this, I do believe they just released a new Roku Ultra. But the reason that I jumped from the Roku to the On 4K Pro was because the On 4K Pro was a Black Friday sale from Walmart. It was $39 instead of $49, and I had a $5 gift card, so I was able to get it for $35. Whereas the Roku Ultra is either $89 or $99. So on my end, it was a means of saving money. However, if you're looking for just basic streaming stuff, and if you're like me and you redeem your digital codes, this is still a very good device. But if you need something with some power, I would recommend the Roku Ultra if you are looking to stay in the Roku ecosystem. In my case, I do love the Roku user interface, but at the time, I was looking to save a little bit of money, and Walmart had an offer that was too tempting for myself. One of the other things too is a lot of the Android-based streaming players do have an Ethernet cable option, which I think on my end, I've noticed a difference between using my wireless internet and hooking up an Ethernet cable to my modem. You don't get to do that with this. You have 3 slots. You've got one to put the power pack, one for the HDMI cable, and a reset button. I do not own the Ultra. I do not know if the Ultra has an Ethernet spot. It does have a headphone option though for anyone that wants to do headphones. Do I recommend this if you were just looking for basic stuff? Yes. If you're looking for something with power, or if you're like myself and you watch live stuff, and especially if you're a sports fan, I would recommend a more powerful device. I got this at Target. I believe it was on sale at the time. This normally runs for $30. I was able to get it for $20. All right, before I go, I showed in some videos that I had recently partnered with Dubby, and I did have some people ask, is it just energy? The answer is no. Today, I will be showing off the Pineberry Splash, which is strawberry pineapple. This is the hydration one. This is not a caffeine one. This is a caffeine-free beverage mix. As you can tell, I've already gotten some. I've already taken a little sip for another video. Their stuff is really good. The biggest thing between the hydration compared to the energy, you definitely get hit with the flavor the second it hits your taste buds. So it is a little bit more powerful of a taste, but it is still good. Pin comment down below. I will have my affiliate link. If you go over to w.gg and use my code WRITER10, WRITER10, to get yourself a discount on either an energy tub or a hydration tub. And that's going to do it for this one. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. You like what you see, leave a thumbs up, comment down below. What device do you use when streaming? And to anyone that has one of the more powerful Rokus, let me know what your thoughts are on the Roku Ultra, the Roku soundbar. I'm sure I'm forgetting one of them. Because at the end of the day, Roku is still a good choice for streaming players. They are number one for a reason. But in my personal case, at the given time, it was easier for me to jump ship from Roku to Android. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and tune in next time.